G'day everybody, welcome. We are on the outskirts of Bangkok here, on the outer suburbs I believe it is, but we're here to speak to Warren. So I want you guys to all meet Warren. He lives out here, he's been retired out here for ages. He's an Australian, he's from Sydney. Welcome Warren. How are you, Warren?
Well, hello everybody. I suppose some people might know who I am. This is our house. We've been here now coming up to 5 years. It's about as old as the car as well. My car's a bit older. But yeah, 5 years. We moved in here. We were renting a little bit closer to Bangkok. Maybe just before that, that was at about 9,000 baht a month.
Yep.
That was a 3-bedroom townhouse, the ones that jam up against each other.
Yep.
There is a playlist of our hunting process, which took about 18 months. But we went around this western area for about an 18-month period, checking a lot of places. A lot of places won't let you film inside when you're doing the house hunting, which is a bit awkward.
Yeah, right.
But we did get a few, but we finally settled on this one, and this was a real bargain. Right, the office was on this little park thing here.
Yeah, right.
And we just rocked in to ask. And on the day, there was a situation where the person who had bought this and signed this house in had just turned around and said, we're cancelling. Right, and of course, being a smaller operation, not like Supalai or the big ones, that's a big problem. So they want to make a quick sale. So we basically took up on their offer, right, for 3.6 million.
Yeah.
Right. We still had like 6 months to wait for the finish, but they'd already made modifications to the house, which we'll look at inside. But so we got a pretty good bargain. When the financing went through, they actually financed it at 100%.
That's awesome.
No.
Now I just want to add that Warren is a YouTuber and a game streamer, and I'm going to put all the deets there so you can all jump over and check out his stuff. He's been here for a long time and he has many stories for all of us that we can indulge in and maybe learn from some of his mistakes. But let's start with this place. Now, how long have you been out in Thailand now, Warren?
Well, it was actually about, April 10 years ago. I was talking, with my girl, because I think we were organising to come out there an April trip for a couple of weeks. And my dog had just passed away. And really, that was the only thing that was keeping me in Australia. He passed away in February, and I said, well, that's it. Sarah's moved out, the dog has passed away, and part of the agreement I made with my wife, once Sarah moved out and everything was tied up, I would sell the house and we'll settle everything. And basically, so started the ball rolling in April, and we've sold in June, I think it was. And then I flew out here in August, and then I wrote my resignation letter in August, came back in September, handed it in, and flew out on the 21st of September, 2016.
So are we allowed to ask, how old are you, Warren?
65 now.
So you're 65, so 10 years ago you would have been 55, and you resigned from your job. Is that what you're telling us?
Yeah, well, I was back then I was doing AI.
Yeah.
Even then, my job was already on the rocks.
Yeah.
Right, we'd just been purchased by an American company called IRI.
What job were you doing?
I was their head technical guru.
What sort of business are we talking?
FMCG, fast-moving consumer goods.
Right. So you basically quit for early retirement, is that correct?
Yeah, basically my father did an early retirement through what they call not forced redundancy. Back when he retired, it was voluntary redundancy. They wanted to trim the numbers, so they did big payouts. Me, I didn't get the payout, but I still followed in my father's footsteps. But I was pushed by the fact that, that year, 2016, I got no bonuses that year because I was fully under control of the finances from America. I got no CPI adjustment that year. And I said, well, you've obviously degraded my position. Okay, I was top salary for the tier, but I don't want to sound like I'm whinging and complaining. It just gave me an opportunity to say, well, I don't really need to be here, man.
And that's an awesome story. Guys, that's a really awesome story for all of you, and it also touches home for me as well because I was in the same position. Yeah. I got made redundant for the second time at 56 and I just had enough. I was like, this is I just found a little opportunity to get out here, and it sounds like you did.
This might sound strange, right? I'm about to pay this house off this year.
Yep.
Once this bullshit in Iran's over.
Yep.
And everything stabilises again.
Yep.
I'll pull some more money out of my finances and we'll pay that off. That'll reduce that. She'll be completely debt free.
So can you tell me what was the? How did you get into the house? So obviously you bought this place and you financed it.
I didn't. No. Basically, we knew what we wanted to do. So. I've always had her on a 25,000 salary, I wouldn't say salary, it was like a monthly stipend, which she had to pay the rent and the food and all these other things. And that was 25,000 was when we moved here, but before that it was 20,000. So when we were in that house in Nakhon Pathom, it was 9,000 for rent, and then there's electricity and all these other things which just got thrown in. So I just gave her 20,000 baht a month. You deal with it. I'm retired. You know? You don't want my number or name on anything, you know. And I'm just here as a tourist. I'll always be a tourist. You know, unless of course you take that on board. You are only temporary unless, of course, you go for permanent residency, and even that's not a guarantee. Right?
And are you married?
Nope.
Okay. So.
And even if I bought that, it's her house. Do I have any say so? Nope. If we fell out the day after that happened, it's my lookout. But that's what you call risk.
Yes.
Anyway, let's go inside because it's a bit on the warm side.
Before we go inside, tell me, how much. When did you buy this house again, and how much? You stay there. I've got the shoes on.
Hot road.
He's a bloody typical Aussie. And
no, well, that's 10 years ago. 10 years ago. My feet have got soft.
Oh, yeah. Are you getting soft out here?
I'm
Warren?
getting soft, man. I really am.
You're living too much of the good life here.
That's what happens, you know. This is Mum's business here. She runs on the side. We'll probably see that in a minute.
I should probably...
That's all right. It doesn't matter. It's okay. It's all part of the deal, you know.
Now tell me, before we go in, so what is? Tell me where are we? What sort of style house is this? How much?
Okay. This is really interesting. The first video I shot on my channel, Sonia took me out to a little temple fairground thing. It's called Puttamonton Sanctuary. It's between Puttamonton Sai 4 and Sai 5. And we drove around here. She's showing me this whole area. 17 years ago. Who'd think you'd end up living here?
So you've been here...
17 years ago I came to this area.
You've been with your partner for 17
years, yeah.
Okay.
First 7 years is that 3 to 4 weeks a year, bouncing backwards and forwards, 2 weeks at a time. Oh my God.
All right, so tell me, so where are we?
We are in Nakhon Pathom.
Yeah.
We're actually about maybe, 5 kilometres outside the Bangkok province.
Yep.
And that was the biggest godsend when we moved. I no longer had to deal with Bangkok immigration. Now I just walk in, walk out, and it's done.
Yeah, right. What was the problem there?
Bangkok immigration.
Oh, right.
Just the queues.
Okay. So you deal with an office out here, is that right?
Yep. It's all
and was that difficult, the Bangkok immigration?
Well, it's difficult when the fact that it was an hour and a half drive in and out from where we were living.
Oh, I see. So you had to travel in. So, okay. So I just got out here and it took me, so I came out from Punawiti and it was actually quite easy, guys. I love the transport system out here. And we took a BDS to Asok and jumped on the blue line, MRT, came out to the end of the line here and then jumped in a cab. So it was...
And you got a Grab, but
Grab, yeah.
I know where I'm going. I would just get the taxis at the rank.
Well, the funny thing is, it still came out at 400 baht, and what I did is I did a thing this morning with the Bolt, and I could have got out here for 500. So I think I'm going to bolt back.
Yeah. And anybody learning or planning to come to Thailand, it's the first word you need to learn in Thai, apart from hello and goodbye, which is the same word anyway. And of course, nice to meet you, you might want to learn that one. But then of course, turn left, turn right, leo sai, leo qua, go forward, trong bai, U-turn. They understand U-turn, right? And you can go anywhere on your own Google map and you can tell them where to go.
Yeah.
just nicely, of course.
And tell us what attracted you to this area? Tell us why this area. We're on the outer suburbs. Would it be fair to say we're on the outer suburbs of Bangkok here?
Well, we're still in range, yeah.
And it looks to me like a middle class suburb here.
Well, this Muban is, yes. It's probably, I would say, if you put it on the 3 levels of middle class, this is the lower end middle class. The Muban you probably passed on the way in, which was Ban Pha. That's in the higher end middle class.
Right.
We've got a couple of around the place that are probably 6 million for a house. This one here is 4 bedroom with a study.
Wow.
3 bathroom. Well, come on inside.
Okay, so this is a 4x3, did you say?
4 bedrooms, 3 bathroom and a study. So, and we've had modifications.
And it's a 2-story.
This was done after, you can look around the corner. Yeah. This is Mum's little area and her little kitchen. Oh, of course, this is subsidence. This is what happens. Right. After 5 years, we've had maybe an inch drop in the subsidence on that corner.
Oh, really? And what's Mum up to?
Well, she does sewing. She's a little sewing seamstress.
Say a little hello. Oh, look at you. You're making. Wow. Oh, is that? Yeah. Hello, you make
dresses.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, we'll go in the front door.
Yeah, nice. This is a very roomy.
Yeah. So we got 2 kitchens, right? That's the cooking kitchen with the spicy kitchen.
And
my kitchen's inside.
That's your mother-in-law?
Oh, well, that's Sonia's mum, yeah.
Yeah. And does she live here as well?
Yep. So that was part of the arrangement I made in 2011 after the floods. We were in Nong Kem.
Yeah.
Sonia had the house that we were renting because that was another little story I probably tell, which is, I worked out the hotels I was paying for when we started dating. It was actually cheaper for me to give her 5,000 baht a month and rent a house.
Yes.
And I'd have somewhere to go to every time I arrived.
I was actually in the same position. I was actually at that juncture where before I got made redundant, I was coming up from Perth once a month to see Patchy. And then it got to a point where I'm like, well, I'm committed here. It is actually going to be cheaper if I just rent a
house,
rent a condo, and stay in that instead of these hotels in Bangkok.
Yeah. So apart from that, we did the rental thing, and we sort of moved from place to place. But they were in Nong Kem. Yeah. Shania was on that side of the road. Yeah. Right. Mum's renting a house on the other side of the road, and I flew out because of the floods, and I came to help. Right, I repositioned my holidays that week because I think I was already booked to come 2 weeks after that anyway. I thought, no, move it forward, come and help out with the whole flood thing. Got out here, right, and I'm sitting there for the 2 weeks and the water got up to here in Nong Kem, and every morning we're wading across the road to Mum's house to eat food. And then we're wading across the road to go and sleep.
And where was that, here in Bangkok?
I was in Nong Kem, which is a bit closer to Bangkok. But the real thing was the fact that I just said, it's 5,000 baht a month to you, Mum's paying 5,000 baht, and I've got a spare bit. Just get her to move in. Yeah. And it's been like that ever since.
Fair enough. Well, that's just the way things happen over here. It's very family orientated. It's something that
I really like that. Anyway, this is my kitchen. There's my treadmill that's always seems to have stuff on it.
Okay, so this would be your little dining, but you've got it as a little gym.
Dining, got the kitchen. It's a spare area. This is my kitchen. It's got the oven, it's got the microwave, toaster, the coffee machine.
Yes, yes, we need that. Definitely need the coffee machine.
So that's what I do, of course. The fridge, that's all my stuff. And of course, when we come to the spicy cooking, Mum's got the gas out there in the other kitchen.
Oh, so this is the Thai kitchen,
This is the Thai kitchen.
Ah, nice.
It takes a bit of more weather. And of course, this is typically what happens when you put spicy air into a closed environment. It'll eat away this.
Yeah, right. It's also very advanced for the Thai kitchens that I've seen. Up north there, they're still cooking out of the coal.
We have one of those.
The coal pots.
And we have that as Sukhothai as well.
Nice.
Anyway, that's Mum's bedroom.
Okay, Mum's bedroom's in there, and there's a toilet over there because I used it in the corner. So this is detached, is it?
Fully detached, yeah. This is our lounge, our house, our lounge.
So it reminds me of the Australian villa, like the 2-story villa.
Bathrooms aren't glassed in, but they're functional.
No, that's normal.
We'll actually close Sonia's.
That's pretty big.
We'll actually close that. We don't want to see the nest.
Fair.
The nest.
So there's the nest in there. We're not going to show it.
A spare room, and we have people come over. So
Yeah.
It's also my wardrobe because the
Yeah,
rooms
yeah,
are
nice.
small. They're only like 3.5 meters
So
square.
this is bedroom 2,
2, yeah.
and that's 1.
And this is where we sleep.
This is the master bedroom.
Yeah.
Yep.
With all the curtains and
I
everything else.
I like the clock, mate.
Yeah, it's never worked from the day we bought
Very
it.
interesting. Is that a piece of Thai?
It's just art.
Thai
It
art?
came with the bed.
Yeah,
Because
classic.
the bed and the dresser was part of the set.
It's very Thai, isn't it?
Yeah, but
Oh,
the
I
clock
see.
has never
Yeah,
worked.
yeah.
Seriously.
Really? And is that your ensuite in there?
And that's how, again, same arrangement.
Okay, that's another bathroom.
Probably a little bit more of the makeup and stuff on the windows.
Yep. Good. Beautiful.
But yeah, it all works.
And,
of course.
and sorry, you said 3.5, was it? You paid.
3.6.
Sorry, it's 3.6 million baht. I'm glad you covered that for me.
And this is the lair, the secret room where I drive everything.
Yeah.
I've got 4 to 5 different AIs running. I've got gaming, streaming. There's 3 cameras here. There's a
So
camera
Warren is also a game streamer on Twitch, and I'll put that link up right now for you.
and YouTube. So it's dual streaming
Yeah.
to Twitch and YouTube, and we had 2 connections lost already, But I just stopped streaming anyway.
All right, so we've got, what's this little beauty? This is
This is the MG5.
Oh, the MG. I've seen a few of these.
This is the top-end model 5 years ago.
So MG are in Asia because it's a British car, isn't it?
It's a Thai made.
Oh, is it? But isn't MG?
China, a Chinese-owned Thai-produced vehicle. Does that make sense?
I thought MG was. Isn't
Oh, yeah,
it
it used to be.
MG midget and all those.
Oh yeah,
Same-
my next door neighbour in Australia had an MG BGT.
and that's the same
It
manufacturer.
was on stilts more than it was on the road, but it was an MG BGT.
And they're the same company though, right?
Oh, it was, yeah. I think
Yeah,
the names just transferred.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's pull this out. Yep.
Let's go.
You can get in. Okay.
So where are we going, Warren?
Oh, we're just going up the road.
Where? What are we doing?
Well, you'll see. You'll see.
All right. So as a retiree, what do you do to keep yourself occupied? What's
That's it.
your...
Daytime, we stay inside. In Thailand, especially in summer, you stay inside. Now, you could be in air-conditioned, shopping centres or places like that. There are bars and clubs that run at daytime areas, but they get expensive. Mm-hmm. Me, I stay at home. I'm a YouTuber. I'm a gamer. I drive from my control room.
Yes.
I enjoy that life. You are free to do what you want. I think 4 days in a year, I have to register and be somewhere doing something specific.
Yeah.
The rest of the time is my own.
And have you got a licence, Warren?
I do have a license,
Aren't you a good boy?
car and bike. 5-year.
And did that cost you around 5,000? Was it?
When I first came out, we did it through an agency through Pattaya because I wanted to get it done quickly. I think we did it 4 days actually after arriving. I'd organised it from Australia.
Yes.
So we flew down, did that, and that's when they had the colour chart, the dot colour chart for your colour blindness.
And how long have you been driving around Thailand now?
Oh, I've been driving. I was driving on an international licence when I first started coming here. So I came out here on business. We had an office out here. We opened an office in 2005.
And was that your first introduction to Thailand, coming over here as for work?
It was first time here.
What attracted you to come back to Thailand? Putting aside your partner, you would have come out here
There is
anyway,
probably
right?
1,000 things I could sort of cite as being an advantage for me specific, as like arthritis is one. Arthritis plays up at around about when my body gets to 10 degrees Celsius or maybe 50 degrees Fahrenheit or thereabout, if you want an audience, an American audience. Yeah, if those sort of temperatures, bones start locking up. I don't get that anymore. That's a godsend.
So the weather's obviously attraction. But when you first came, was there what What was the big thing? What was the big thing?
I had to get their office online. We were running through an agency called Servcorp, and they gave us the office place. I had to get in there, and I had 5 days to get it all wired up and sort of connected and secured and everything else. And I got there, and we didn't have any networking cables, or what they call patch cables.
Yeah.
And I'm going, well, who did that? Who made that mistake? Oh, it's just Thailand, you know. Okay, get in a tuk-tuk. I need to go to Pantip Plaza. I think we went past 3 brothels, 2 tailors before he'd actually got me to Pantip Plaza, and we stopped at each one.
Right.
Oh my God, that was my introduction to Thailand, because I needed patch cables.
And you you obviously fell in love with Thailand, putting aside the work.
I just loved the chaos, man. I'm a chaos magician, I told you that. So this is Wat Don Wai, which is the temple part, but the Dalat Don Wai, which is the water market, is on the other side of the temple. I thought everybody knew about this place, you know. It was one of the first water markets I was ever introduced to, so I never think about it outside that paradigm, which is, again, how you get introduced to Thailand can really sort of shape, you know, your first experience, second experience, and what you take out of Thailand as well.
So where are we going? Because I didn't know anything about it either, and you said it was a water market.
Yeah, it's a water market.
Okay.
It's a floating market. Well, it's not actually floating. Well, it is floating. Part of it's floating.
Yeah.
But it's a water market.
Okay.
The traditional Thai style.
All right.
Not the ones that Diamond Saduk, which is all the boats in the river and they're trying to skin you alive, you know?
Yeah.
You know? But yeah, you got your traditional elephant pants and all your lovely market stalls.
So is this a tourist attraction here?
Oh, this is one of the biggest.
Is it?
Oh yeah.
Oh, well,
if you do top 5 spots to visit in Nakhon Pathom, this will be one of the top 5. Yeah.
Very good. So do you come here often, Warren?
Oh, I probably get up here once a month.
Yeah.
Mum comes up here more often because she goes to the market, you know.
So she comes here to buy all the produce.
Well, we got two what they call wet markets near close to our house.
Oh, yeah.
And this one here is the main one, but this is really focused on the weekend only.
Yeah. Sorry about that noise, guys. There's someone jackhammering.
Oh,
but
they're always building here.
so you guys rely on the wet markets. Do you do a lot of shopping there opposed to going to Big C?
I do Big C.
Yeah.
So we'll have to do.
We'll continue that.
This is all going up now.
Yeah, because that's a big conversation I'm always having, because we do a lot of market shopping ourselves to save money. Big C, I'll only go there if I'm buying some...
Basically, Big C, we buy meat produce, because I'm not happy with the wet market produce.
Right.
I would be suspicious about it, but that's only me personally.
Yep.
I'd use it at a pinch, but you know, I said if I can $5 more for Big C price, I'd pay that for a kilo. You know, why not? It's a safe peace of mind.
Yeah.
But we don't really buy vegetables at Big C. Between 2008 to 2016, when I was divorced, living in Australia, I lived in my house alone for 8 years. It's a 5-bedroom, 2-story house.
So
I was bored shitless.
I was going to say, so you actually appreciate and enjoy the company.
People around.
Okay.
There was a program. There was a little throwaway line in a program around that time. What was it? I can't remember the name. It was one of those US office programs. And she turned to me and said, "What if I had a heart attack and I'm living in my apartment here all night? It'd be sort of a week, and they'd probably come and only open the door because of the smell."
Yes.
I'm sorry. When you start to think about it, I want somebody around me, you know? City lovers, you can have your city, man, you just don't have this. Do they? They just don't have it.
Well, you're not that far from the city either, really.
Yeah, and of course, when we say floating market, well, there's all our floating market, restaurants sort of thing.
Yeah, nice.
On the weekends, the other boats come up and sort of bring their produce to the side and they sell from the side. You won't see much of it here.
So if you're not a big fan on the city life, what made you come here? Because you're still, were you compromising for work or?
No, it's just the fact that like some people just have a natural gravity to like a certain lifestyle.
Yeah.
I am literally about the same distance out of Bangkok as I was living in Australia in Sydney.
Yeah.
Right, and it's an hour from where I live to the city if I drove. And again, all the same comfort level. No traffic. Everything works. You know exactly where it is.
Gotcha.
And you're only an hour away from the city.
Yeah.
Well, and in my case, it's an hour and a half from the city. An hour if I want to get a taxi direct and pay the bribe. The mafia.
Can we talk about budget? Like, what would it cost? What sort of lifestyle? I mean, you look like you're living a normal lifestyle.
Oh, yeah.
And correct me if I'm wrong.
I mean, again, say what is normal?
I mean in terms of, more in terms of economics, in terms of what we expect as Westerners. What sort of budget do you work around?
My frame at this stage, we don't find ourselves wanting, but everything's stable. I have a fixed budget. At the moment, it's 3,000 AU a month. I don't vary that. So when the baht is strong, I suffer. When the baht is weak, and it's in my favour. But my real problem was the fact that when I did my whole plan, I factored on 25 baht to the dollar. Even though at the time when I moved here it was 26 baht to the dollar, I knew it was going to go down. I never thought it would go down to 22 baht a dollar. Because effectively what that means on the 3,000 baht a month, that's about maybe 6,000 to 7,000 baht. On that $3,000, that's about 6,000 to 7,000 baht a month I'm missing out on.
Yeah.
So basically that was my trips into Bangkok.
So what's your budget now, currently, for your lifestyle?
3,000 AU.
Oh, 3,000 Australian for 1 month.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that pays the rent, or pays the mortgage.
That's everything, and that's two. That's two of you.
Yep. Oh, that's the family. And for the Americans who don't know the math, that 3,000 AU, you might say it's 2,000 US at the moment. So it gives you the equivalent, but it gives you latitude to do what you want. And again, 25,000 baht a month for a 4-bedroom house. I suppose on a rental market you probably could get that. But what are people paying in the Bangkok centre? I think a decent apartment with 2 bedrooms now is going for maybe 30,000 baht. There's more the point the fact that we were paying 10,000 or 9,000 baht a month in rent in a 3-bedroom. That one, the final rent that we had. And but it's going to somebody else. And I said, well, I will give you a bit more. We'll start doing it now. So probably 2 years before we decided we're going to move out, I started putting more money into the coffers. So the bank saw 25,000 baht a month going in, probably 2 years before we bought. Right.
You're saving.
But they never asked where the money's coming from. They just saw it came in regularly every month. No questions asked. Plus you had a business, you had a salon, and they looked at the books in the salon. After about 5 different proposals, it was finally the government savings bank took us on. So, and as I said, they financed the whole lot.
Nice.
So,
And you're almost ready to pay it out, you were saying before.
Well, that's what I'm just waiting for I'm just waiting for Trump to finish his little tantrum attack, and we'll move on, and the market will stabilise again. I would say I factored in these two, the COVID thing, but when I did my long-term planning, I imagined that COVID sit in the first 7 years of moving here, and then it's a 7-year cycle. What we've seen is that we've actually had 2 of those downturns, right? And I'm not pointing fingers at anybody. It's really American-based, political bullshit games that bring the rest of the world to its feet. That's the way the game works. After this thing settles down, I don't feel we'll see any real upset in the markets for probably 10 to 12 years. So you are literally free to do what you want. If you know how to behave in an ethical, logical, community-aware manner, taking care of people, you're not the most important person in the world. Well, I don't think that Australia could be used as a negative. You could do all this in Australia, but it requires a fiscal level of something around about $150,000 a year.
Okay.
right, of a minimum salary as a single guy, then you could probably enjoy Australia like we enjoy Thailand.
So the freedom part is coming from the fact that now you have enough money to do what the hell you want without having to worry about paying the bills.
That's right. Yeah, my budget is fixed, and that 3,000, that's CPI adjusted every 5 years. 5 years from now, I'll go to 3,500, so on and so forth. All that sort of stuff. As I said, financially, I'm actually $100,000 worse off than I should be. Why? Because of America. And the two dips. We should have only had one, in that period of time, but we've had two. But you just adjust.
If there was one thing that bothers you now,
what really bothers me,
or gets in your way, or
I just think what bothers me the most is the constant negativity that the media and the influence of bodies that really have nothing to do with Thailand. I think Benjamin Hart really sort of, maybe I'm just in his ear too many times on his videos, but he really highlights the bullshit of the World Trade Organization and the influence of all these Western influences are trying to come in and make Thailand something. There's nothing wrong with Thailand, right? Hasn't been anything wrong with Thailand. You did something in '97 that the whole system up. Right, so don't do it again, but that's what they're trying to do.
So how does that affect you as a expat?
I just get mad with it. Just leave Thailand alone. I think the real takeaway I'd probably sort of give your viewers there, nobody has an answer here. Nobody. Doesn't matter who you watch. You could watch 1,000 videos, you'll never have the answer. It's an on-the-ground experience, and it's team-based. Once you get the right team, it becomes simple. Okay, my team's spread all over Thailand, Chiang Mai, Chiang Rai, everywhere, right? We're connected with Discord.
And you're talking about your social network?
We talk, we talk every day, right? We are plugged in every day, socially connected. If anybody's like, we did it with Todd when he came out here. He chose this area. He rented a house, 5 kilometres from us. He was a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom, fully detached, 14,000 baht a month, right? That same place is probably still available, probably about 16,000 baht a month now, but a lovely place. He even did it up a bit, He put money behind it because he wanted to stay there. Again, that's Todd, we helped him out. You've got to think about it. The plan I've always told, come out for 4 weeks, travel around. Come out for 4 weeks again just to make sure the first 4 weeks make sense, right? Third time out, go on, just leave your credit cards at home, bring 20,000 baht or something like that, and try to live here for 2 weeks on 20,000 baht.
That's a good idea. That's a very good idea.
Don't use money, right? It gets you out of your comfort zone, and it gets you to experience the real Thailand. And it's a wonderful starting point. And come out here, and we'll take you to Don Mueang Market, and we'll take it around. And have a look at places around here. You do not have to live in the patio. You do not have to live in Phuket. There are 76 provinces, and they're all nice.
Healthcare, how comfortable are you
I'm
with
Mueang Thang Life or something. So that cost, last year was 29,000 baht for the 12-month. It'll probably go up a bit, but I don't expect too much.
And that's hospital cover?
That's 5 million baht coverage. I do have a 100,000 baht what they pay you first. Pay for you first, what you call.
The excess.
Excess. I'm forgetting my Australian words now.
So your policy cost you about 30,000 baht a year with 100,000 excess for something serious. If you had a heart attack tomorrow, you've got to wedge up 100 grand and they cover the rest. But 30,000 a year, that's pretty cheap.
Yeah, well, I expect it to go up this year because there's been a bit of rockiness in that policy area, and they are now pushing this whole healthcare issue now.
Is that a local insurer that you're with?
It's a Thai insurer. Right, there is 12 insurers that are registered properly with the immigration department. Actually, I think there's more now, but when it first came in, there were 12 registered. I think the one I'm with, they came on after the first 12 came on, but I found information on their website that sort of said these are the new participants in the program that we've also approved. This is one of the biggest problems we got with the OA with the OA policy, is that insurance, because a lot of people getting insurance overseas, right, are finding now they're coming here and they're not insured.
Yes.
you know, for some reason.
Yes.
Right. Again, the only safety thing you can do, get a Thai policy.
What would you say to an expat in Australia that's sitting at their office chair right now, mulling over what they want to do, where they want to go? They definitely want to get out of Australia, but if they were to come to Thailand, what is the first thing you would say to them?
First thing I do, have a look at your superannuation policy and get into a private fund. Get the fuck off their government-sponsored ones. Right, if you're not doing a minimum 12% and per annum on your policy, you're in the wrong fund. Get your super over to a private fund. If you've got 100,000, you can go private, fully wholesale, right, with the fund that I'm in. I'm not a broker, right, but I know how it's done, right? I don't have any licenses, but guess what? I've got experience, I've been here, I know how the fucking system works. And this is the thing, they think because you don't have a degree or something, you can't talk about this shit.
So what would be, putting aside finances, what would be perhaps a warning to anyone that comes here, maybe something to watch out for a newbie?
I would say if you have gone through your life and found conflict where you live, Thailand will not suit you. End of story. I think I could sum it up that easily. If you've had a life of conflict, disagreements with people around you, guess what? The problem's probably not the people around you, the problem's probably you, and you will never survive in Thailand. You have got to be a rock in the ocean. You've got to be that rock in the ocean. You've got to have yourself sorted out first. You have to have a cocoon of protection around you. You have to know your plan, right? Because everybody's going to try to change your plan, and unless, of course, you have a rock-solid plan, you are going to get...
Well, thank you so much. I really appreciate the time, and we'll see you around for sure.
I'm sure we will.
All right, mate.
You got to take care of your lovely girl. She's been very patient.
She is always very patient over there. Thank you, darling.
Going to say, boy, boy.
Yeah.
Boy,
Bye.
boy, boy, boy.
See you, Warren.
Okay.
Bye.